Hello, everybody. Welcome in. Hope you're all doing well. Come on, son. Right on time. Come say hello. Hello, everybody. Hello. Hi, Frederick. How are you? Good to see you. I've got like my arm out like this, blocking the cat. This is what we do. Now is the time, huh, bud? How are you? All right, we're going to get started here in just a second. Give everybody a chance to come on in. Hi. Hello, Natalia. Good to see you. You didn't stay very long last night over on the TikTok. You didn't hang out with me very long. All good, though. Oh, yeah, I know. I got you all set up right here, Fred. I wanted to do it live. Hi, Sheldon. Welcome back. Good to see you. I'm glad you came back. Hello, hello. I appreciate you popping in last night to the TikTok live. I appreciate you. You didn't stay very long. I was a little busy, which is a blessing. I was very happy to be busy. You fell asleep? Girl, that is what I do. This voice, my somber reads, my gentle nature. Night night. I am better than melatonin. I will knock your ass out like mama said. I'm fantastic, Sheldon. Thank you so much for asking. Natalia saw you. Oh, you're funny. Yeah. Oh, she said, Fred's here. He's got it covered. I'm out. Night, night. It was just comfort. You know what I mean? I'm that way when I get around my family. I feel so sleepy because I'm comfortable. I'm rested. I feel good. I feel really good. Well, BRH. I'll wait till you get back. I've got your return to sender ready here. I'm going to do a little return to sender. I did one of these on myself the other day. I've been having tremendous shoulder and neck pains. Things have been stressful. So I did a little return to sender and everything went right back. Hi, Leila. Welcome in, my darling. Oh, my soul family. I love you guys. Sheldon, welcome to the soul family. Now that you're a part of it, Natalia, Leila, Frederick's out rounding up the rest of the gang. We'll probably see Grace. Hopefully we will see Grace and Sarah. Hopefully Lisa will show up. We'll get the gang all back together. Lila, we got Bianca we were looking for, the regulars. And any new faces, you're always welcome. Come join the soul family. We're going to do a little return to sender help. I did one of these on myself. You want to do an uncrossing? Yeah, I did it. I did a return to sender at my shoulder pain released. My shoulder pain released. My life got a little easier. I feel there's still some like angst and stuff going on, but it's the residuals. And I did a bunch of keep my name out your mouth stuff and some return to sender, and I feel great. I learned recently about spells and rituals. So I'm doing like quick pop spells, and then I'm doing these intense, like focused moments of workings with a ritual that is staying steady. Like I have my altar up here with my offerings and all the things up here, but that's all private. That's between me and mine. This I bring to you as a gift for all that you all do for me. I don't charge you guys for my candle workings just because, it's nothing. It's really nothing. And I love to protect you guys. But this here is going to be, look at this beauty. Hi, there she is. I was just talking about, that is so funny. It's as if I summoned you in the room. Lila, I summoned you in here. How fun. Welcome, welcome. Good to see you. Wording your name and one you're interested in. Wording your name. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that would be way cool. I'm trying to get it to focus. There she goes. Stop bumping me, bumper. There we go. There she is. Ain't she nice? Ain't she nice? And then we've got some workings here. This is my previous salts with my last ash. I'm fantastic. Welcome. Good to see you. How are you doing? How are you all doing? I'm so glad y'all are here. I like putting the notice out to give everybody plenty of time. I do also like to do the weekends so that my good friends overseas can join us as well and not feel obligated to have to juggle work and whatnot. Miss Delaney. Oh, we're missing Delaney too. Delaney is always modding, working, coming in, popping in. She's a social butterfly with many, many hats. So, oh, yes. Frederick went to go round up the gang. So we're all here. Hi, family. Welcome, welcome. Fred, are you back? We'll get all this party started. Hey. Bumper is extra romantical right now. Feeling extra romantical. Okay. I know you don't like this. You don't like this. I know you don't. You know what this is. It makes scary. His little sweet face. Okay. You don't like this. I know you don't. I see. Bye. I know. He does not like the smell of fresh sulfur at all. All right. Here's some protection. Message Delaney. Good deal. Thank you, sir. Much appreciated. Welcome back. Is it going to give it? Nope. That's it. That's all she wrote. That's all she wrote. So here we go. Bing. Boy, that sure ran bumper off pretty fast, hey? Okay, there we go. I got that pretty girl magic. There we go. She's beautiful. Good night. Okay, there she goes. There she goes. Hi, Pop. Okay. Here we go. Now we're all lit up. We've got abundance. We've got love. Look at the love one. This one's beautiful. I have a not lit one. I do love this one because this one has rose and lavender and jasmine. That one is really pretty. It's a very sweet little mixture. She's very sweet. Yes, this is the love one, of course. She's very sweet. Sweet little baby. This one's more concentrated. That's protection. She's more gruff. Grrr. That's protection. Grrr. Okay, anyway. Yep, so yay, we got some love. We got some shmoney. Have some, darlings. Okay, welcome in, Facebook. Welcome in. Hi, Nisa. Welcome in. Good to see you. Thank you. Yes, sir. Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go. Bread. Believe it or not, there's something in there and it's all written up for Frederick. So I'm turning to Cinder. Check it out. That's for you, Fred. Okay. Anything sent to Fred in negativity or evil eye may be returned to sender with love and light to close the circle. Close the circle with love and light. Returning to sender. Poof. Oh, she's dripping big time. You should see her bleeding out of the side. Wow, that is pretty cool. There was a nice, healthy, like the candle was, I wish I could see this, but I can't move it without changing the fire. But it was like oozing out of the side of the candle. That was very interesting. So that feels good. I'm going to watch your flame for a while. So we're going to move this away and let this burn. Let it burn. Let it burn. We're going to let them cook, hey? Let them cook, my darlings. You know. The force looks like, oh, something from Dairy Queen. I know, right? Little candy topping. I know. You found your familiar? Shut up. What is it? What is your familiar? That is so exciting. I'm so blessed to have mine. I ran him off with fire. Hopefully he'll come back. He's a little he does not like fire, but I love to work with fire, so. Oh, he's in there just a hollering. He heard me. He's like, meow. He's just a hollering. Meow. Bubba, Bubba, meow. Come here. I wish I could hear him. Oh, ball python. Heck yes. My nephew wants one of those so bad. All he can talk about right now is ball python this, ball python that. That is really cool. Instant connection. How sweet. I love them. I honestly love them. I had some friends that had some snakes, and I would go immediately over there, open it up, and just let them get on my arm and just sit there and wear them for the night. Do you hear him in the background? Did y'all hear him? He's just a singing. He heard me talking to him, and he's back there. Wow. Being so special. Oh, what color? They really are sweet. Little ball pythons. They are such, and I say what you will, but they're cuddle bugs. You love fire too? Heck yeah. Oh, look. Fire, fire, fire. Look at all that fire. Woo. It's so hot in here. Oh, that fire. It feels so good. Yes. Feels so good. We got the sun card. The sun. Gold. Beautiful. How funny. I pulled this out. I was so drawn to that part of the fire too. Is that the color? I was so drawn to that. So drawn to that. Fantastic. Okay. Okay, sounds good. I would love to see her. And her name, if you're interested in sharing. Okay. All right, collective. Let's go. Let's look at stuff here. Let's do collective reading. Collective. Man. You're loving gold right now? I don't mind gold. I used to really not like it. I'm more, of course, drawn to silver. Silver is my jam. I'm a Cancer. I naturally like silver. But gold looks good on my skin tone. With the right clothes, girl, it is. We love gold. It's not bad. White gold, yellow gold, platinum gold. What is it? Rose gold. Rose gold. I love rose gold. I have hair cutting tools that are rose gold. They're beautiful. Beautiful. I had a feeling. I was so drawn to that. Golden rose gold. Yes, gorgeous. I have my clippers. I have some clippers that are rose gold. They have the barbell handle. Dude, they're so fire. Okay, anyway. Yes, I cut hair. It's my W-2 earning job. This is my 1099er for reading for you lovely people. Yes, I pay taxes. Yes, this is a legitimate business. Yes, this is for entertainment purposes only. We're going to take what fits, throw out the rest. If anything does not resonate with you, please don't try to force it into your world. Okay, I can't say this enough. Please don't try to force it into your world. These are general collective readings. I'm trying to make it for everybody as I possibly can, and as many readings as I possibly can to reach as many people as I possibly can. I am one. I am energetically mighty, but I'm busy, baby. I'm busy. Okay, here we go. Let's look at it. So let's do a collective reading. We're going to look at, let's go here with it. Come with it now. Wow, 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 come with it now. Oh, present situation. Your obstacle, financial hit. Who is not going through this right now, right? We could all use a little bit more coin. Yes, we could all use a little bit more. Am I right? Am I right? All right. Who's doing wonderful? Oh, you're doing wonderful. Leela, girl, you're freaking amazing. Mother of 6, mini job working, fighting exes. Girl, come on. Okay. King of Swords in that past situation. This is a pretty direct plan. This is a pretty direct route in life. Many of you have gone through some shifts, some changes, potentially financial. Could be changes at work. We've got that Ace of Wands for the future position. Getting creative, getting inspired, wanting to try something different, something new. Look at the levels that we're going through, right? We had a direction. We had it all figured out. Some changes have happened. Maybe your job has reached a plateau and you've kind of hit that glass ceiling and there's no more up to go. Some of you need more up. You need more than what you're getting right now. Some of you could be feeling like you need help. If you had just a little bit more assistance in your life, everything would just flow so much better. Everything would feel better. It would flow better. Some of you just feel like, if I had someone else, if I had an extra set of hands, I don't know how many times I've thought about how great it would be if I could just clone myself. And then I realized, we're very, very close to having robot assistances in our homes, like iRobot, and that movie terrified me with Will Smith. Did y'all see it? Ever since then, I am like, nope, don't want them. Matrix, iRobot. I'm a little nervous, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. I do fantasize about, how great would that be? Have an extra set of hands. Some of you, though, are getting more creative. Some of you, I feel like, are going to get pretty creative about what needs to happen to get yourself in a different direction, to start to try something new. We've got the Magician in the reverse at the bottom. Full card in the reverse. Ooh. We need clarity. No, you. We need clarity. Hayabusa. Ooh. Do you still have your Hayabusa? Let's get clarity, please. Clarity, please, for the collective. I need clarity, and it throws this out. That's pretty funny. It's a lot of confusion, difficulty with the clarity. Okay, let's see here. Let us please clarify. King of Swords. Yeah, you had a pretty clear path. This may feel like some of you had to make some pretty tough decisions because of unreliable previous partnerships. Could have misplaced your trust in somebody who was possibly trying to lead you or guide you. Maybe you misplaced your trust in somebody, so you decided to go ahead and cut ties. You know what I don't see out here? No cups. No cups at all. No emotion. No water energy out here. None. It's buried back here with walking away. I mean, like, not even... Oh, you guys may be past the emotional stage, because that's what the King of Swords does. This is somebody who has their head over heart. You know, you're making decisions that have zero to do with your emotions. Nothing. Your emotions have no place here because of unreliable partners, because of misplaced trust, pulling all the weight, you doing every single thing yourself. Now, you could potentially need help, be looking for help, could use a little more, could use a little extra. Some of you feel like, you know, if you had a little bit more in your pocket, you could probably do a little bit more for yourself instead of every single thing else. Another 2 in the reverse. Relationship stress. This could be that somebody else had a lot of excuses why they couldn't contribute. So this feels like 2 people, you know, going in completely different directions. For some of you, for others of you, this feels as if it's not possible for you to have reliable, dependable connections or partnership. It just seems like everybody you attempt to partner with seems to disappoint. Tell me about the Ace of Wands, 8 of Pentacles. Okay, that's more creative. This is getting better organized. Look at that. Oh, King of Swords in the reverse. Back here. Yow. After feeling like you do all the work, you do everything yourself, you pull all the weight, you get no recognition for this. This is doing everything on your own. Okay, goodness. Yikes, people. This is a tough reading. Okay. I want to know more about the 8 of Pentacles and this Ace. Drained. Absolutely drained. We've got the Queen of Cups in the reverse. There's financial pressure with that as well. This is others not able to contribute. Also, more major arcana. I will say in all the run out, we're getting major arcana, major arcana, major arcana, major arcana. Here's another 2 in the, I forgot about this one. 2 in the reverse, 2 in the reverse, 2 in the reverse. This seems to be a series of decisions that tend to go against you. This almost feels like every time you're faced with making a decision, it seems as if you're having to take some steps back with the attempt to try to progress forward. The Ace of Wands is about progress forward. This is almost like no matter what, if this pulls every single emotion out of you, if this just drains you dry, you're going to make this change, and it's going to be for the better. Whatever's happening here. This is better decisions, because this is a choice and decision too with the Lovers, and the fact that that's in the reverse. This seems to be a series of choices and decisions that tend to go against you. Why? Anything else on that? Anything else after Knight of Swords? King of Swords, Knight of Swords. Things are moving fast. You don't really have time to sit around and wait for things to happen or for people to show up. I don't think you have a lot of patience for delays or lags, because you've got so much going on. Six of Cups in the reverse at the bottom with the Eight of Pentacles. How funny. Eight of Pentacles, Six of Cups in the reverse. Got the Eight of Pentacles. I had said, is that what you had said? I had said about there being no cups out here, and all the cups are in the reverse. Two of Cups in the reverse, Eight of Cups, or Six of Cups in the reverse, Queen of Cups in the reverse. And then this one is in the upright. Just getting the hell out of here. Let's see. Going with the flow, though. I want to say this is kind of going with the flow no matter what. And again, here's that string of bad luck. Things kind of ticking against you a little bit here. Okay. Wow. Tell me about why the Six of Cups in the reverse. Okay. Disappointment, heartbreak. Okay. Lost hope, lost faith. Six of Pentacles in the reverse. Six of Pentacles in the reverse for the Six of Cups in the reverse. Imbalanced. Taking on more than you should. Always taking on more than you should. Even if you're helping other people with decisions that have to do with what you need to have done, it tends to still go against you. It's like you're choosing the wrong person to help you. That you're choosing the wrong task for them to help you with. It doesn't suit them. There's, disappointment after disappointment after disappointment. I will say you're nearing the end of this with the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse and then the Five of Cups in the reverse. It feels like a lot of this is coming to the end. And this happens to be what this outcome also says with the Ace of Wands, Eight of Pentacles in the upright. I feel like you're putting so much effort into this, it's like chugging and plugging away because you know the effort's going to be worth it. And you're finally investing in something that's going to have a payoff versus hoping that there will be by depending on and including other people. This is you just kind of excluding anything else, excluding outside influence, outside help, and just taking this on, finding more creative ways, whatever this looks like, however this looks to you, with the Eight of Pentacles. That's getting more education. It's about getting your life more on track. It's about getting more organized. It's about getting everything to flow better. It's about taking a step back to organize things and look at things better. Okay. But this is like a new inspired idea. It feels like you got this idea. You saw somebody do something that's giving you great inspiration to want to try to do better for yourself. Major shift coming in. And this is, believe it or not, for the better. There is pressure, but this is you've been being drained, and you're finally going to start using it for the right reasons for self versus trying to get everybody else to be on your level or on your page or in your direction. Okay. Watch your tail, buddy. Scoot your booty. Reading must be over because here he comes. Oh, she's on flight. Thanks for checking. No worries. We're going to be light tonight anyway. I just wanted to throw out a quick collective just to see what comes up. I don't know if that resonates with anyone. If y'all want to do a specific collective reading, let me know. If y'all want to look at something, money, love, if there's anything coming in, if you need to be made aware of something in a current situation, if anything comes up, I am open. Y'all should see when I try to do a reading for myself, I pull almost every single deck because I want to clarify, and then I want to clarify, and then I want to clarify, and then I want to clarify. I'm like, oh, okay. Oh, that makes sense. Oh, right, fine. Fine, be that way, right? This is fine. Be that way. Toe Beans is here. Excuse me, son. Thank you. I know, my bud. Anything coming in? Okay. With her mommy shopping? I love that. Which one on my right hand? Let's see. This guy? Natalia, this one? Or that one? My sigils. Sarah is with Nate doing a late night. But okay. Right on. Well, good. You know what? It is Saturday night and Sunday. Or no, it's Friday night and Saturday. So people are going to have things going on, and I am all for that. I love that everybody has stuff going on, and they got, I'm surprised Lisa's not here. So I'm very hopeful that she has something going on. Left hand. Is it this one, this one, this one? That one. Which one? I decorated. You little boy. Okay. I know, bud. Okay. Oh. El Diablo. All right. Let's see. Grace and okay. Nice. Good. Got that food shopping. Dude, we're always ordering groceries in here. It is wild. We need to do more cooking and less ordering. Okay, here we go. Anything coming in? Let's see. What's coming in? Bumper. What's coming in? Let's look at... Let's get... Yes, buddy. Do this one. Maybe that one. Okay, cool. Oh, yes. This is a sigil for abundance drawing. This is wealth and abundance drawing. You've got nothing going on. Shush it, Sheldon. You are so funny. Oh my God, I love it. Looks similar. Oh, okay. Nice. You don't have a life, Fred? Shush. I like to be your escape from reality. That is a high honor, sir. I'm happy to do so. What an honor. You know, I get that too when they come and they book appointments and they want to come sit in the chair and just let me work on them. And they just zone out and I let them be, you know, if they want to be quiet, we'll be quiet. When they leave, I'll be talking again. Okay, what's coming in? Shall we see? Hello. Rainbows, butterflies, and unicorns, please. Jess. That sounds good. That sounds good. That's just good. All right, here we go. What's coming in, my darlings? What's coming in from my beautiful soul family? Hi, Chihuahua. All right. Okay. There she is again. Hello, Queen of Cups. So, this is a lot of self-care. A lot of self. You've been through way too damn much to just be outside, all out in the streets, out and about. Okay, Hanged Man, Knight of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, Empress, 10 of Wands, Sun in reverse. Sun in reverse is not bad. 3 of Wands to the 3 of Cups, 10, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3 with the Empress. All right. And plus also Virgo energy. Okay. I like to please clarify. I can't shuffle when there's a cat. I'm like contorting myself, sir. There, you just let me use your back. Okay, here we go. Thank you, Bumper. You live in the bush? Awesome. That's freaking awesome. Let's look. 7 of Pentacles. Okay. So I do see a lot of you already have had your lowest point past your previous issues, your previous strife, pain, frustration, betrayal, deceit, whatever's happened, whatever you've gone through. 10s are about endings. I think the long stream of people coming after you to test you or to, you know, see if you're willing to, you know, put yourself out there. Look, we got the King of Swords again at the bottom of this deck. You're the type of person who has learned so much. This is somebody who is extremely brilliant. You're so razor sharp, intelligent, highly witty, very aware, very alert. This is missing no details. Like you catch everything. You catch everything, which has helped you to make better decisions. The 7 of Pentacles out here is you now taking all of these lessons that you've learned and reconstructing your life for the better based on what you've learned, not your wounds. We're not building based on our wounds due to the 5 of Cups in the reverse. This feels like recovery, coming back to life, releasing these past memories, finally getting past the memories to where the name doesn't bother you so much. Driving past that neighborhood doesn't, you know, scare the life out of you and take you back to that moment. You know, situations like that where you're finally emotionally recovering. And this is recovery from some pretty intense emotional situations. So finally coming back to life and looking at not only what you've learned and how that's going to help you in the future, but this is about putting yourself back together again from a place of rebirth, from a place of better understanding, better awareness, more capable here. A lot of work goes into the Seven of Pentacles. This is a big task, to step up and plant an entire garden, tend to it, and then wait for the results to come in. That takes patience, that takes knowledge, that takes planning, and then it takes tending to that effort in order to receive the results. And you don't know if that's going to produce something or not. This is where we hope. We're waiting for that possibility. Here's the Ace of Wands again, different deck. Same inspired feeling of taking advantage of an opportunity to build something solid here. 10-10, yeah. Yes, ma'am. Heck to the yeah. Let's look at the Queen of Cups, because this here is spiritual connection through a moment of feeling like you're in a pivotal point. This is a moment of positioning yourself for your next moves. That Hanged Man. Many readers will call this limbo or stuck or, waiting around or put on the back burner. But this is also a very devout card spiritually about having in the upright position. This is having that connection to your spiritual side if you choose to accept that moment of time to do that work in. Many people will run from the pain and they will distract themselves, or they will try to redirect that into something else, whether it's revenge or replacement, something, right? Because a lot of us are looking to just kind of either dull, cover, or replace the pain. But if you're willing to sit with it and really look at it and have some accountability, take the time to pull yourself away from the situation that you just went through, to really get a really good perspective, because this is a perspective card. This is gaining new perspective. But on the regular Rider Waite card, it looks like this little burst, which is in tarot an indication of a spiritual moment that is opportunity for spiritual enlightenment. These hands that have the aces come from, higher up, your higher power, God, source, universe, your angels, guides, what have you, right? So there's opportunity for that here. But it depends on you and where you are in your journey, because we have that beautiful, lovely gift of free will, my darlings. Free will. You can do whatever the hell you want to do while you're waiting. It's up to you. It's entirely up to you. The Queen of Cups, though, Queen of Cups and Empress, this is a lot of self-love. This is a lot of self-care. This is a lot of, elevating yourself and feeling more empowered, really working on your goddess energy. If you're a divine masculine, then this is about feeling connected to the divine goddess energy, feeling really drawn to the goddess energy. Okay. So there's a lot of this influence in here, and it's not just that's a higher caliber connection. It's not just any old scrub off the streets. This is somebody who is a creator being. This is somebody who is aware and awakened and enlightened and healed. If not healed, then working on their healing. And you can tell those type of people. You can feel it. You can tell in conversations. You can tell in a matter of moments, really. So this is an opportunity for a lot of you, and you'll see what happens during this time. And this is about what your efforts are now is going to create the results later. But that's entirely up to all of us, free will, baby. Man, I used the hell out of my free will for a very long time. I was the party girl. Dude, I had so much fun. I had fun. I sowed the hell out of my oats, but it gets old. It gets redundant. It gets expensive. It gets, a little sad to be certain ages and still you go into, certain places. And I'm like, what the heck am I doing here? Oh, so, doing too much. That's what. Doing too much. Let's see here. I want to clarify some more because this is fun. We like clarifying. I would like to look at. Let's look at it. Let's look at the hangman. Am I boring you? Are you about to go sleep? Let's look at the hanged man. You were floating around. Hey, yeah. What are you doing during this time? This or that? That or this? This, that, this. Figuring it out, right? Weighing your options. Some of you may dip in and out. You may be like, okay, I'm going to have a cheat night where I go and hang out with my friends. I'm going to get off the whole devotee type of tip, and I'm just going to go live a night up. I earned a night out, right? I'm going to go be wild and crazy old me for just a moment, and then I'll get back to my responsibilities. Some of you are, figuring out that stuff doesn't work for you anymore. What am I keeping? What's going away? Some of you are trying to figure out how to integrate this new way of being into your current life, right? But this is figuring and weighing. When we're looking at Sheldon, I'm so happy to resonate. Thank you for that affirmation. Heart bubbles. So yeah, look at what we do while we're hanging around. We have very busy hands. What are we doing? We're doing some work. We are figuring our life out, looking for our next landing spot in that hanged man position, right? Where are we going to land when we're done? What's it going to look like? Am I going to go back to certain ways about my life? Did I not like certain things? What works and what doesn't work, really? There's a perspective shift here. That is a shift. The toes, the beans, very present. He's so happy. He likes to be just right here as I'm reading. Now, I really want to look at this guy. Because this guy right here, he gets disappointed from false presentation. This is somebody who talks a lot. Like, they talk a lot. They do more talking than doing. This is that person who constantly says, I'm going to go and get this. I'm going to go and get this done. I'm going to go and do this. This is going to happen. I'm going to have this plan. This is where I'm going to go next. And this is but they're not doing anything except running that mouth. So I do want to see, why is that Knight of Swords out here? Oh, because to you, this may be an idea of planning. Some of you may see conversation as a way to inspire new ideas, also to invite other like-mindedness contributions. I will do this at work a lot, where I'm behind the chair and I'll be talking about things, and I'll use little words here and there to see if I get a bite. You know what I mean? If the person I'm talking to is receptive to my language. And so this tells me whether or not I'm speaking with somebody who's on a deeper level, or if I need to keep the conversation very, very surface. You know, how is the weather? What are you doing this weekend? How is work going? That is a very 3D conversation. But what I like to talk about is my content channel, my channels, my content, tarot, manifestations, awakenings. I like to talk about being self-aware. I like to talk about the healing journey. I like to talk about all this stuff all the time. If I could talk about it all the time, I would. But, you know, this could be the fact that, you know, you may come across as somebody who's just doing a lot of talking, but there is a method to this with the Page of Pentacles out here. This is goal setting. This is getting more facts. This is getting potentially ideas that could help inspire you, or that could maybe even affirm some of the ideas that you have. And so you could just be testing your crowd to see, you know, who's coming with me. It's a very Jerry Maguire moment, you know. All I want to know is who's coming with me. I'm going to be doing this. I'm going to do this in this different way. Is anybody on board, or am I solo dolo? Okay. Solo dolo. All right, here we go. Anything else for the Knight of Swords in the reverse? Anything else? No, I'm going to come out. I don't think there's anything else. Okay, that's it. That's the message. Then I will look at the Ace of Pentacles. What's this opportunity you guys are looking at? What is coming in from my collective? What is this? Hello. Uh-oh. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Just be very careful of who you're talking to. Just be careful of who you're talking to and what you're talking to them about. Not everybody has your best interest at heart. I'm going to say this. You know the saying, misery loves company? So a lot of times people will try to knock you down before you even get to the starting line. People will like to remind you of who you used to be and hold you in that box and keep you locked in a box and have you try to break your way out of that. I don't know what that looks like to that person. Hi, Melinda. Welcome in, love. Glad you're here. We're just running out some collective. We had a suggestion for what's coming in. Looks like we've got a lot of conversations happening here. There's a lot of talking while you're in limbo. I would just be very careful of the conversations you're having and with whom. You're going to know who is with you and who's against you. If somebody's naturally bringing a lot of negativity, oh, I didn't care for that. I tried that once, or I heard somebody try that and they didn't do well. And that's a dumb idea. I would never waste my time on something like that. Like, don't let people get in your head that have ill intent towards your goals, right? You don't want to let people try to project from their wounds or their negativity and try to put that on you, okay? Because people love to put that negativity somewhere. It makes them feel better. And then now what are you supposed to do with it, right? We, a lot of times we'll look for some place to put it ourselves. You know, we'll go and find somebody. Oh, you won't believe what this person just told me, right? We want to get it off of us as quickly as possible. But when, you know, just be very aware that there's going to potentially be a lot of conversations here that could get in your head a little bit. Okay. Oh, look, another knight in the reverse. Knight of Cups. Ten of Swords in the reverse. Goodness. Feeling helpless. Okay. That's things taking a little bit longer to materialize than you hope. I want to say to have you guys release yourself from timelines and be very careful to not vocalize a lot of final dates on things. By this time next year, I'm going to blah, blah, blah. Or here within the next few months, I'm going to whatever. Don't finalize anything. It's okay to talk about your plans and to be inspired and to get inspiration, but I wouldn't be too detailed. I'm going to let y'all know, don't be too detailed with anything, and don't try to nail down anything too matter of fact, because it could lead to some disappointments that may dishearten you on your path if you don't meet, some goals that might be impossible, or they may be ill-timed. Sometimes we have to do other things before we can do what we're trying to do. And it's a matter of just redirecting your focus to handle something else energetically so that you are able to bring something else in. You know what I mean? It's a matter of timing. Okay. So don't let it dishearten you or try to knock you off. Okay. Just be really, really loose with your timelines. I'm going to tell everybody this again. Time is not real. Time is linear. We can shift timelines. We can focus on an outcome and bring it to us faster. So we don't really want to be too intent on the Gregorian clock when it comes to setting goals. We want to have purpose and set intention in a direction. This will be a much more plausible journey for a lot of you versus setting yourself up for failure before you even begin. Okay. So I hope that helps. I hope that helps on your trek forward, my darlings. Okay. Let's reel it back in. That was a neat little sidetrack. I love reading tarot. I hope you guys are enjoying this and getting stuff out of it. Be sure to tap that screen if y'all haven't already. I'm sure Frederick is very helpful in reminding all of you, and I appreciate each and every single one of you for being here. I am willing to go through here, my darlings, for whomever is here, the few and the mighty. Y'all want to ask me one question? One. You get one. Bubs, you're so funny. Okay. Darme una pregunta, por favor. Una pregunta. Muchas gracias. Okay, bueno. I'm so glad you got something out of that. Very good. All right. Una pregunta. Dígame one. It doesn't have to be yes, no, because tarot is not yes, no. It's impossible, honestly. At least for me. I can't not give guidance because that's what tarot is intended for, and that's what's in the card. It's in there. Us poor babies. I do go to my tarot deck to be spoon-fed answers. I do. When it's not coming to me or I'm not trusting my intuition, I go to my cards. I always go to my cards. And I get real specific. Okay. If y'all want to ask me one question, I'm open. Look, 10 Pentacles. Bing, 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 bing. Thank you, Fred. If anybody needs guidance or clarity, if y'all don't, I will pull some oracle. We'll just look at some oracle and close us out with that. if that's all right with y'all. We're not going to hang out very long tonight. It's not going to be too long, not too pressing. If anybody needs a paid reading, that link is in the description box and in the bio on my pages. Feel free to go there and tap on my website. Also, there on my link tree, it'll have the buttons for the mini readings. If anyone is needing extra focused concentration ever, y'all know where to find me. Okay, here we go. Can Layla count on R being authentic and trustworthy? Oh, goodness. Let's see here. Can Layla count on R? I just want a little bit more, if you don't mind. Thank you. Okay. Thank you, bud. I appreciate. Thank you. That's my friend. Okay. Can Layla count on R? This card fell out. Three of Cups in the reverse. This is literally lack of cohesion. Relationship has distance. And there's understanding issues. So I feel like you guys have issues being a cohesive couple. Yeah, I've got the Death card in the reverse. Is this someone from your past? He is such a blessing. I know. Oh, and another 3 in the reverse. Unsatisfactory. Tiresome. This is a past person? Okay. This cannot be mended with the Death card in the reverse, my darling. I'm sorry. And 2 3s that are in the reverse back here. 3s are about coming together, and it just kind of never really is able to come together to solidify. I'm just not seeing it. You've been seeing a lot of 3s today. Here's some more. This is 13. This card is 13. Here's a 3. Here's a 3. That is your affirmation, my darling. I've got 3 cards, all with a 3 on them. Okay. Here's some more 3s. I'm not getting it. I'm seeing this can't be mended, okay? I'm so sorry. I hate that. Okay. I'm sorry, baby. All right, let's look up here. Natalia, curious about if you're being unrealistic about your career goals. Boundaries and cutting loose. Nice. We should do that. Do a severance spell. Sever the bond. Close. We need to close these soul contracts. The contract has ended with this soul contract, okay? It's done. So you need to ceremonially close it and give yourself that closure. Okay, babe? Okay, here we go. Another 100 years, Lila. You crone. You're going to be an old crone witch waiting on your love to come through. Yeah. Okay. Miss Natalia. Is Natalia being realistic about her career goals? Is Natalia being realistic about her career goals? Is Natalia... You're so welcome. Is Natalia being... I've got the Knight of Wands. Okay. That is very impulsive. Uh-oh. So it does feel like you've kind of tied yourself to this decision, yeah? You feel a little trapped in what you're doing. Like you've already invested so much. You've already put so much in here. So it feels like you're not able to quite break free. You've kind of put yourself in. You put yourself in here. I'll get to you, Lila. I'm just going in order. You tied yourself. Okay. Let's see. Six of Pentacles in the reverse. Let's see here. Let's do one more. Invested a lot. Yeah. Let's see. Is this a realistic career? Six of Pentacles wants to be out there. Oh, Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. Slow or no progress is very, very disheartening, I'm sure. Have you taken out a loan to do this business? Are you in debt because of this business? So that's a lot of your stress, looking for the return. Okay. Fair change. Been with them since they opened. Lila's too busy working and raising kids. Fred. That's funny. Okay, Queen of Cups. Four of Cups in the reverse. Yearning for change. Do you feel like you need to change? I think, look at that. Getting on with something else at another night in the... So potentially start looking to see if there is something that is more suited for you. Got the Queen of Cups here in the upright, and then we've got the Four of Cups in the reverse. I've also got the Five of Pentacles in the reverse, and then we've got Seven of Pentacles in the reverse, and then the Knight of Wands, Knight of Swords, Chariot. So we have a lot of action here about, things kind of shifting away, moving towards something new. There's a lot of impulsivity, and there's a lot of... I just want to say this is Aries season. So we organically and naturally already are feeling like we got to do something, right? I got to do something. This is a lot of people feeling like I'm ready for a relationship. This is people feeling like I got to get a new job. This is people feeling like I got to move, but there's a lot of new coming in right now. I will tell you, man, with the two fastest moving horses in the deck plus the Chariot card, this is like speed, speed, speed. So it feels like things are moving quick, but it feels like they could be moving just as quick in another direction. If you hurry now, then you could go ahead and get going. You know what I mean? It's kind of like that energy is what I'm picking up on. Kind of like if I get going now, then I can hurry up, and it's like making up for lost time where you've already spent it somewhere else. You're trying to just recouping your energy. I would say look into it. I would say look into something else and just try to see if there is something. It's a very difficult time right now. So all that impulsivity coming up is maybe just you feeding it just to see kind of where you stand in the industry. If that helps. Okay. Feel like you're ready for change? Yeah, that's that Aries energy. But why not just, at least look and see? Okay. What's your question, Fred, to ask? Oh, Fred's question. First gen Codians. Oh my God, you're funny. That is funny. Hello, thank you. He is in the middle of everything. He is crashed out hard too. Y'all should see him. He's so sweet. He's all tucked in, passed out. He's very happy. Oops, there's my light. Welcome, DJ. Welcome to the Soul Family. Hi, Vijay. Welcome in. Good to see you. Okay, now, Lila. Here we go. Melinda needs a guidance, so I'll pull a card for guidance for Melinda. You got it, no problem. Thank y'all so much for tapping like. I appreciate y'all tapping the screen. Give me a like. Thank y'all for the subscribes, for the follows. Sorry, my OCD is. That's better. Okay, that's better. Ooh, I got so much Virgo in my chart, it hurts. It's a tough, tough life. Okay. Is Lila going to meet her soulmate this year? Or is it in 100 years? Is Lila going to meet her soulmate this year? Is Lila going to meet her soulmate this year? Sure. Put your question up there. I believe Melinda is up. She wants guidance. Let's see here. All right. Lila. Is Lila going to meet a soulmate this year? That's too many. Now, soulmates. Soulmate is someone that you have a bond or a connection with. I believe your interest is in your divine partner. Are you looking to mate for life and be a penguin about it? Or thank you for the super chat. I appreciate you so much, Vijay. Thank you so much. Oh, we saw that last time. Very fast paced and a lot of work. Okay. The person who you will marry. Okay. Marriage. Seven of Pentacles in the reverse again. Okay. Let's see. Lila. Thank you, Bumper, for catching that one. And we've got, all right, Six of Wands in the reverse. I'm not seeing it this year, darling. I'm not seeing it this year. This feels this year like there is a very slow progress. Very slow progress. It doesn't mean you're not doing your part. You've done your part. There's just very minimal results coming in. I don't see this being a successful year for long-term relationships. But it doesn't mean that you're not off by having these goals. It's good to have these goals. The goals are good. But it's not successful at this time. It's not in your control. You're doing what you need to do. It's just not an alignment right now. Okay? It's not an alignment. This is also asking for you to redirect your focus when we have the Six of Wands in the reverse. If you redirect your focus to something else, I always say this, that when we're focusing on something and we're putting all of our effort and energy into something, it tends to be pushed away. And it's something that we have to go towards. Whenever we're focusing on ourselves, we draw energy in towards us. Okay. So I don't know that that's probably what's happening. Excuse me a second. I left my drink in the other room. I'll be right back. I need a beverage. Hold on. Bumper, did you pull cards, hun? Did he pull cards for you guys? Bad boy. You're not helping. Okay. Does that make sense, Lila? Lila? Okay. And then I've got the Page of Swords back here. So the Page of Swords is you putting yourself out there. This is being very vocal about the fact that you're available, you are interested, you're saying all the right things. Of course. Of course. And then we've got the Four of Swords. About there being just, this is just a time for you to just process this. You're just processing information right now. But we have the Wheel of Fortune back here too. So this is all temporary. All temporary. And then we've got a wheel that turns in our favor. Yes. Okay. All right. You're welcome. Thank you. All right, here we go. Next, Melinda, are you still here, babe? Is Melinda still here? Sorry, I had to run grab my beverage. I set it down in the kitchen. I was talking to my mom. I know. But the thing of it is that when you are thinking about it, right? So the furthest thing from my mind right now is getting in a relationship. Like I couldn't be further away from it. Every single time I do that, my DMs start filling up. I've got past people coming in. I've got current people trying to have more time. It's just, and all I want to do is focus on my channels and go back to school and just hang out with my animals and my little moments of meditative peace. But then I've got my life kind of pulling on me. But because I'm focusing on me and what I want to do, and like it has nothing to do with anybody else, here comes everybody else. So that's just an example of how that kind of works. There is actual scientific evidence to prove how this works about that frequency, vibration, and alignment. But that's for another time. Okay, let's get back to the readings. Melinda, are you still here, babe? Or did you leave? Okay. We will see if Melinda comes back around. Lila has been answered. Natalia has been answered. Ooh, your body is warm, Bumper. Okay. I'm scrolling. Okay, here we go. DJO. Lila is going to live forever. She is. Let's see. I'm scrolling. When will he ask you out? All of your friends say you are soulmates. Okay, when will he ask you out? DJO. And then Vijay. Thank you, Vijay. Oh my gosh, you're so kind. Thank you. And then Sheldon, do you make your flame? Okay, here we go. DJO. When will he ask you? I grabbed the wrong deck. Okay, this is the deck I was on. When will he ask you out? Okay, DJ, when will he ask DJ out? When will he ask DJ out? Okay. Oh, we got the full card. This feels soon. This feels like, oh, he's getting ready. Current energy reads that he is getting ready. There's the Sun card. Okay, DJ. DJO, this looks like this is about to happen really soon. It feels like the hype is there. There's a lot of, like, I'm getting a lot of spring, summer energy here. This is someone who has a vision. This is a visionary, somebody who's looking down the road. Okay. Night, Lila. So we have a potential beginning here. So this is a brand new beginning. The fool's journey begins. Somebody with a very positive, sunny outlook, a very optimistic disposition here about beginning a new journey. And this is somebody who's looking at that long term. This is a visionary. I have the 9 of Pentacles in the reverse back here. Ooh. I'm going to say you don't need to go overboard for this person. Don't go overboard. When and if they ask you out, don't do too much. Don't do too much. Don't be too much. Don't. You know how somebody's like, you can feel like, oh God, you're doing too much. You're trying too hard. Don't try too hard. I feel like if you just keep it nice and simple and organic, this is gonna be much, much better for you. Okay. Four of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. 9 of Pentacles in the reverse. This is, he's gonna be really looking for somebody who is too vain or too egocentric. Somebody that feels like they're, don't come off like being too expensive or focusing on money too much. Like, don't focus on any of that. I feel like this is the type of person who keeps all that kind of to himself. If you want to talk about career and things, just leave dollar amounts out of it. I don't know why they're saying that. Okay. I hope that helps. Interesting message. Tarot, very interesting. Vijay, so kind. Let me look at you. Question about your new job. So far, so good. Like your work. Didn't we see that last time that they were going to be fast, that it was fast? It was a lot of work and it was fast paced. I think I saw that last time, that it was inundated and like really hammered on with your job. DJ, you're so welcome, love. Thank you so much. Good luck. Keep me posted. That is a really interesting it's a really interesting reading. They're so funny. Okay. All right, Vijay. And again, thank you so much for that super chat. I greatly appreciate you. All the energy you send to me is returned to sender at least times 33. So if you're sending me abundance, if you're sending me love, if you're sending me that feeling of appreciation and admiration, it is returning to you. Okay, my love. So thank you so very much for being here. I appreciate you. Will be good for you in long term. Yep. Wanted to clarify. I like it here. Okay, cool. I like it, and I'm never leaving. Absolutely. We'll definitely look. Okay. Getting a big sip. Sipping on some coffee. Okay, here we go. 7 clans use 7 sacred woods for the fire. 7. Oh, fireworks are going off again. There's a ballpark around the corner from my apartment, a B-League baseball team, and they have frequent games over here, and they do fireworks all the freaking time. Interestingly enough, my dog is not reacting, and she normally does, so that's pretty cool. Okay, Vijay, here we go. Vijay, big deep breath. All the way down to your toes. Let it go. Appreciate you. You have a good night. DJ, come back anytime. Okay, babe? Come back anytime. We're here live all the time. Make sure you are subscribed. I am posting shorts. I'm posting videos. I'm doing the monthly readings right now. So we'll see you soon. Y'all hurry back. Can Vijay rely on building a long-term career there? Can Vijay rely on building a long-term career where Vijay has landed a new job? Can Vijay rely on long-term career? Page of Cups, reverse. Okay. Can Vijay depend on long-term career? So I do see frustration. This deck is being frustrating. Okay, hang on. The cards keep falling out and they're flying away. I don't like it. Here, release this one. Okay, here we go. Do you want to work? Nope. You're being ornery too. Everybody's being ornery. Hang on. Let's do old classic. Okay, we'll do the classic one. Let's see here. Can y'all hear the fireworks? Boom, boom, boom. Bumper here stuff. Okay, here we go. This deck wants to work. All right, Vijay. Can Vijay rely on building long-term? There we go. Can Vijay build a long-term career where he's at? Vijay. Ah, that's too many. That'll work. Oh. 10, 10. Okay. Oh, interesting there. So it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. You're going to be pretty tired. This is a lot of responsibility. How's your home life? Vijay, how's your home life? It's like it's good and bad. You know what I mean? It's good to be busy. It's good to feel like you're needed and you're an invaluable asset to the team. But contradicting to that same benefit is you're like the go-to, and there's a lot depending on you. It almost feels as if a lot of other people are phoning it in because they kind of sense that you're able to pick up the pace and fill in the slack. I'm getting here that other people see you coming in, and because there is so much work and it's very fast paced, that some people do feel like they can kind of take a tick back and allow for the new guy, the new hungry, fresh blood to come in and pick up the slack. So I don't know if you've noticed other people around you pulling back a little bit. It's always been busy. I think it might be you. I think it's you. I think you're the type of person who pulls, it's like above and beyond. You see things that need to be done and you take care of it. So they genuinely see you as a beneficial asset. And the problem with that is that when people see you doing a lot, they expect a lot from you. And the more you do, the more they expect, which is a very dangerous loop to put yourself in. And when you're working for other people and with other people, because you don't want to do the whole thing where everybody else is getting paychecks on your back. We don't want to do that. Now, if it's your own business, then yeah, you got no choice. You gotta spend it to make it, right? So, but this feels like other people might be happy to kind of step back and let you pick up the slack. This is interesting. Same in previous company also. Okay. I think it's you. Do you tend to be like a very hard worker? Like you're the above and beyond type? But Jay, I'm going to tell you this right now. Me too. I am too. I can't just sit around. I can't sit around on my phone. I hate it. I feel like a lump on a turd, honestly. If I'm just sitting around at work on the clock, just sitting on my phone, soaking up a paycheck. Now I get to a point where I earn it. Like if I've done every single thing else and there's no clients coming in and the phone's not ringing, if everything's done, I'll be like, yay, I get to sit down on my phone. But you know what I'm doing on my phone? I'm working. I'm looking up my channels. I'm trying to pull clips from my videos to post. I mean, I'm not just like, I get to goof off. I occasionally I goof off, but anyway, I digress. But you're a hard worker. They will reward you and keep you. Let's see. Do I think they will reward and keep you? I mean, people love a hard worker. Okay. The rewarding. Do we feel you don't want to work? You're tired. Fine, go sit down. No. They said no. They said no to all of that. Pull you. You're fresh. Come to work. All right. Do I think they will reward and keep? Ooh. Not the devil in reverse. Do I think they will? Page of Swords. Okay. Let me get the question in, babe. Do I think that they will reward and keep the J? Do I think that they will reward and keep the J? Do I think that they will reward and keep the J? Thank you. Thank you. Okay. There's going to be the promise of money, but Ten of Pentacles in the reverse is kind of like waving it over your head. This is about like giving you enough to pacify you for a while and making you work a really long time before it gets brought up again. I've got a 10, 10, 10, 10. Tower. I want to clarify because I hate bad news. And it's not bad news, okay? And I'm going to tell you this right now. Vijay. In this current energy, this is your reading for where it's going based on what's happening now. Could this change? Yes, this could change. Somebody else could get promoted into a position that makes decisions having to do with you and your longevity and what your goals are. Somebody else could come into the company. The company could sell to other people. I mean, we don't know what's going to happen because everybody in the world has free will and we're all contributing to that energetic influence based on what outcomes are happening. Tarot is reading current energy and the outcome based on what's happening in this moment. If you come back and say, I'm going to say like 10 months, I'm guaranteeing you will still be working at this job, but it would be interesting to reread the energy after, the honeymoon phase is well over. Because you're still new at this company, right? Everything's light and fluffy in the beginning with everything. It's new. We're learning. We're figuring things out. Everything is kind of light and fluffy. It's either for us, it's not for us, whatever it is. But if you're into it, it's extra fluffy. It's extra nice. Everything's great. You've never been treated this well. It feels like, this is because it's different. It's new. Okay. You're in the 4th month. So, okay. You're still in that honeymoon phase. And then they're really starting to pick up on the momentum and such right now. So I would venture to say in 6 more months, right? In 6 more months, it'll be about 10 months. I would be curious to reread the energy in a few months down the road to see what the outcome would be. Currently, I'm seeing there being lots of up and downs. I see them working the snot out of you, just really working the snot out of you, kind of dangling money over your head to keep you working as hard. There's going to be moments of you being rewarded. There's going to be like recognition, raises, positions created, awards. They may do awards at your work, something like that. Employee of the month, things like this. But then there's going to be this extra hill and this extra loop to just keep you chasing the carrot, basically. That's the current energy right now. Could things change? Yes. Free will. Free will changes everything. Okay. So do I see them keeping you? Abso-freaking-lutely. Do I see them rewarding you? I think you're still in the honeymoon phase. I do see them dangling a carrot in front of you for sure, but I'm very curious to see, the mindset in 6 more months, because then you'll really be in the thick of it. And I'll tell you what, man, in what the heck was it? August, September, October. Yeah. It was August, September. Yep. About then, within a 3-month period, I was really seeing who I was working with. I was like, golly, here comes the toxic. Here it comes. Good night, my darling. Thank you for hanging out. Did I answer? I answered your question. Yes. Okay. Yes, I did. I did answer your career question. I got you. You have been guided. Have a lovely night. I hope to see you soon, babe. Thank you for hanging out with me. Big love to you and yours. Okay. I hope that helps. Vijay, thank you again for your super chat. We don't want to over romanticize anything. We don't want to over romanticize anything because it will disappoint you. Okay. So this is still going to be work. It's still going to be requiring of you. And again, things change. Things change. Shift change. Employment change, regime change, whatever, right? You're so very welcome. I hope that helps. Much appreciated for all of you spending your time with me, your hard-earned money. I am eternally grateful. Many returns to each and every single one of you. May you get a wealth of time and energy invested back in you as you have given to me tonight. May you receive all the blessings you have bestowed upon me 33 times fold over back to you. I hope you all experience all the love, health, wealth, and abundance you can possibly stand. I'm very grateful for each and every single one of you. At present, you want a job, that's all. Keep expectations in check. Yes, absolutely. You're in the honeymoon phase, and I get it. Trust me. I get it. My parents are really funny because they know my patterns and my rhythms. I come in and I'm like, oh my God, it's the best job ever. In about 4 months, we're like ready to just take each other out. I don't care what it costs. It matters not. Did I answer everyone's questions before I just go throwing the room off? Did I get everybody? Everybody. Sheldon, was your question for me? Oh, Frederick. You got to see this too. She's still going. I was just about to say. Look at it. Your baby flame. It's a little burner. Bing, bing. Oh my gosh, Grace, right at the buzzer. Hi, baby. Right at the buzzer. That's a sports metaphor where you chunked it at the bucket and it went in right at the end of the game and the crowd erupted. Woo! Absolutely, there's time. Yeah, for sure. I will make time. Grace is here, so I'm going to hang out for a little bit. Anywho. Yeah, go ahead, Vijay. Thank you. I appreciate it. Here goes your return to sender candle. She's still burning right at the baby bottom. But thank you. You know what, Grace? You should be sorry. Don't ever do that crap again. How dare you? Oh my gosh. Please, honey, do your lives. Everybody, I am loving you doing life. I am living for it. I'm actually no offense to Lisa, but I'm kind of thrilled she's not here. I hope it's not just because she forgot or didn't know, and that she actually has plans and she's out hanging out with some people because she so badly wanted that. And she may have stumbled into some groups of people she could hang with. And so I really hope that's why she's not here. So you're terrible. You are awful. You're the worst. Just kidding. Hi, Hunty. Hello to your mummy. How is Safira? You made it just in time. Just in time. You just barely missed Natalia, unfortunately. She just barely bunked out. I don't want to do that. You hang in there with me. I need you alive. Gonna see if Vijay would like another question answered. We'll hang out for just a little bit. And Grace, I did open up the chat. If anybody wanted to ask a question, I will not disclude you. I'm giving everybody one question. Oh no, oh no. Thank you, Vijay. Barshi blows. New moon on the 17th. New moon in Aries. Is it in Aries? Yeah, because we just had a full moon in Libra. I think it's in Aries, if I'm not mistaken, because we're still in Aries. So, okay, here we go. Super chat from Vijay. Thank you so much. Sheldon, no, that question was not for me. Okay, no problem. Did you have a question you wanted answered? I don't want to disclose you. Okay, here we go. So, personal life. Love your partner so much, but there's always a lack of physical intimacy. Okay. Oh, bless your soul. Okay, lack of physical intimacy. Oh, look. Bing, bing. Is there going to be more physical? Bless your soul. It's such a big part of relationships, and it's such a struggle. And sometimes it's not even you. Sometimes it's just them. It's their personal preference. Okay. All right. Yeah. Have you conversated? Have y'all talked about it? Like, have you sought out information as to why it has slowed? Look, another page. These are information seekers, and they also are conversationalists. These are conversationalists. These people, they come with goals, they come with information. There's a lot here about, kind of talking it out. Maybe meeting in the middle, not talking about it. Well, it's not about talking about, the act itself, but it's a matter of like, what is the stem behind the lack of intimacy? Like, and you don't have to be crass or anything. And even if it's not with you, what if she was able to talk to somebody else about it and just kind of get to the root problem of, where her head is, if there could be, some past trauma, if maybe she's got some insecurities that y'all could work through, is what I'm also getting. It could be potential insecurities. Sorry, I didn't mean to itchy you. Let's see. Will there be more? Because these are positive cards. These are very positive cards. Hi, Bianca. Welcome in. Ooh, it just now petered out. Here you go. There's your smoke. Here you go, Frederick. Look at that one little. Hello, that's it. Okay. These are talkers. Those are messengers. And it doesn't always have to be you. It could be somebody else. Yeah, this is getting brave. Brave, and there's confidence here. So talking about it, hey, the Queen of Cups. Maybe she needs a female to talk to about it. I think a female would help her to talk about it more. Maybe like a relationship therapy, a relationship therapist, or some counseling or therapy, I'm thinking, for her. Also, this is about like really meeting her at an intimate level, not physically intimate, but emotionally intimate. This is about being very romantic, very nurturing, very compassionate. This is meeting her at a level of respecting her as the goddess you think she is. Low libido. Could be. This has a lot to do with confidence and feeling like women are different. Women connect through emotions and intimacy and experience. Women connect much, much, much deeper than men do. Men are very physical. Women are so much more deep than that. So I don't think it's as simple as being a physical thing, but I do see where the right conversations with the right person could absolutely lead her to a realization and allow her to kind of get the right tools, to be able to understand it better and to be able to work towards feeling more empowered through her intimacy as well. But this comes from somebody who's experienced in this, somebody who knows about this kind of thing. And it's not about approaching it like, okay, we got to get you more intimate. What can we do to work on that for you? Because that's a lot of pressure. It's focusing on that. But if we're building connection, intimacy is a side effect of having a deep bond and a connection with somebody. You know what I mean? Physical intimacy is a side effect of a deep emotional connection, Vijay. Do you understand what I'm saying? So it's a matter of doing it, but then taking off physical intimacy as an expectation of the effort, because that goes a long way. And it speaks volumes to do something out of you wanting to do it for her versus doing it to get something from her, doing it for her versus doing it to get something from her. We can tell, we can feel that women are extremely intuitive, and we can smell objective a mile away. If I sense that you're coming at me with the intention to try to get me into bed, and I've already told you that that's not the way to do it, but you're trying really hard, I'm going to let you throw everything but the kitchen sink at me, and then I'm just going to retreat because it wasn't the right formula. And it's unfortunate, and I'm sorry for that, Vijay, but it takes a very deep, intimate conversation, and it's emotional for women before it becomes physical. Physical is a side effect of that intimate bond, that emotional bond. And every single person is different. Her love language may be different than, somebody else that you knew that all your moves worked on, but they don't fly here. It takes a different formula. You know what I mean? Is counseling an option? Would she be open to that? Like, even if it's like say, I don't care about the physical intimacy. I just want you to be happy. I want you to have a source, an outlet where you can feel understood and you can talk about things and have clarity and guide and understanding, because I want this for you, right? That's a genuine effort on her behalf for her. Okay. No counseling? Okay. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Fred. Okay. So I don't think this is it. I don't think that's it at all. I think she has a lot of love to give. There's a lot to give, but it's just a matter of feeling like getting it out. This Empress is taming the beast. The beast can be her judgment on herself, her feeling, comparing herself to other people. This could be her feeling like she's not at her physical best. She doesn't feel sexy. She doesn't feel intimate. That's a feeling. We have to feel like, I feel like valuable and worthy of doing this. I had an ex-partner who was obsessed with other people. He was always looking at other women. It made me recoil, and I never felt good enough. And I tell you what, our intimacy dried up like that. It dried up immediately because I felt like, okay, I see what you want, and it's obviously not me. And so it just completely, and as much as he told me it wasn't the case, your actions spoke differently than your words. So we're watching everything. We see everything, right? And we make our own assessments and our own judgments. But same question, but you paid twice. He paid. Yeah, he paid a couple times. You've been married for a long time. Yeah. Yeah, I would look into counseling. I think counseling would benefit the both of you greatly. Nine of Swords in the reverse. This is turning to others for support. Feelings are starting to shift. You're at the lowest point of your mental struggle here. This is the lowest possible point. And now we go up from here. Now we go up from here. So this is good. I like seeing this pop out with all this other stuff. Yes, you feel trapped. Yes, you feel despair. Yes, there may be even a little bit of guilt on her behalf. She may be feeling guilty. I feel guilty that I'm not able to give you what you want, and you feel like, man, is this all there is? This is it? I get a roommate? I don't want a roommate. I want a partner, right? You want a partner. You don't want a roommate. Nobody wants a roommate. If you're living with somebody and y'all are like supposed to be married, that's very difficult to sustain connections, when you have it, when it feels like you guys are just coexisting. It's difficult. And it's difficult for you to want to try whenever there's no result. I get it. But I'm telling you, this is going to take an outside assistance to talk about this. Oh, of course. Yeah. She says she loves you otherwise, but this is the maximum it gets to. I wonder if this is karma pushing you to spirituality. You know, spirituality is a fantastic way to connect with your partner. That's on a higher level. That's not of this world. This world is heavy and dense and gross and distracting. Your connection with your higher self is unwavering. It's perfect. It's the perfect union. It's knowing that, you know, no matter what happens all around you, you know who you are and what you stand for and where you're going in life. And as long as you have that connection with your higher self, then you're living in your divine purpose, and nothing can touch that. So that's a beautiful thing. I do like the fact that y'all have committed to being together forever. Are you opposed to doing counseling? Because this is about getting outside assistance. Turning to others for support. And feelings starting to finally shift, and you're at the lowest possible point of the cycle. There's nowhere to go but up. There's nowhere to go but up. We're already down as far as we can go. We can't go any farther. Look at this. Overcoming your obstacles. It's just hanging out back here. Hello, Chariot. Overcoming these obstacles. This is good. We like it. Overcoming these obstacles, but she does not like it, and I'm not feeling like pushing it. Of course. Maybe if you started going. Or there are things like spiritual coaches, spiritual guides. I mean, spirituality is always going to be a really good answer to feeling lost here on earth in the 3D realm. Turning to your higher self, turning to your awareness and your purpose and your path in life is never wrong. You know, physical intimacy is a big part of marriage, but it's also a side effect of your intimacy, and the intimacy has to be there. It has to be that bond. Of course, yeah. Thanks, Fred. That bond has to be there. My ex-husband would feel the same way. He gets so mad at me because I didn't feel like I would be in the mood, but I'm like, you being mad at me doesn't help. You're actually locking it in. I can feel myself clenching from the inside out. Like literally, I want nothing to do with you because you're so mad at me over this. It's difficult. I know. But again, I think, you know, even if you need somebody to kind of help you understand it, and for her to have a safe place where she can actually talk through her problems with somebody who's able to, you know, and it's not about bringing her in and putting a light in her face and focusing on it. So what's up with the intimacy thing? It's a part of it. It's not the whole totality of everything, but it will be a part of it. It would be touched on because it's a part of your life. You're married. Intimacy is a part of marriage. If it's not, why not? So just food for thought for you. If you want to hang in there, I'll be going to school for counseling myself. If you hang in there, I'll be ready. I'll be available for all of that as well. I'll be accredited and licensed in the future. It'll go with the tarot reading quite beautifully, I'm thinking. So I hope that helps, Vijay. I don't see it being all there is. Look, the Chariot again, overcoming these obstacles. I see you guys doing fine. I see you overcoming this. It's not going to be what defines you. It's not going to be what takes you or ends you. Okay. All right. He wasn't capable of it. Yeah. Yeah. Some people are just not capable. My ex was not capable of going to therapy. He would go a little bit, but you could tell he was there to shoot daggers at me. He was doing it. He was a narcissist though. And they clinically diagnosed my ex-husband as a narcissist. Clinical diagnosis, like tick the box, tick the box, tick the box. Every single one. Every single one. He's the type of guy who would drop me off at the counselor and expect me to get fixed while I was in there. He wouldn't come in with me. But here she is, fix her. I'll be back in an hour. It's just going to take an hour. All right. That was my ex. I'll never forget the last person I met with said, what do you want? What's the end goal? How am I guiding you? Am I guiding you towards this or away from it? You tell me what you want. And I said, well, seeing as how there's no one here to talk with about this, I figure, I guess away. I guess away. What am I going towards? An empty chair? An empty chair. Okay. No, thank you. All right. Here we go. Vijay, I hope that helped, dear, before I move on. It's a lot to unpack for $5. I'll just say it, but there's a lot of layers there. And it's pretty difficult to tap into it with just the cards. Also, she would benefit greatly from this advice and guidance and information, but she would probably kill you if she knew you were talking about it. It's the catch-22 of it, right? You love her, you want to help, but it would just probably mortify. It would probably mortify her. Poor baby. That's what they think. That's what they only think. I know. Never. All right. Whom else needs a question answered? I'm going to see who else is actually in here. Jay, thanks again so much. Let me hug on you as I release your energy. I greatly appreciate you trusting our guidance very, very much. Make sure. Sheldon, are you here, son? Excuse me. It's coffee. Coffee. Okay. Learn some. You can't help people who don't want help. Yeah, people have to go through their journey. People have to have the experience. They have to have the. Sometimes people just need to go and get that experience. Just say, okay, off you go. Off you go. Good luck on you. Okay, a general, not an admiral. You want a general, not a sergeant, not a lieutenant, a general. General, little cardy card. I love cardy. Yoga. Bing. Oh. We have 9 swords in the reverse. We just did this card in a different deck. Okay. Interesting. Feeling trapped. Be kind to yourself. I think your feelings are starting to shift. This is nearly the end of a very long mental battle. Like your mind has just been spent. You've exhausted it. You've exhausted your mind. You've been thinking. You've been overthinking. You've been speculating. You've been what ifing. You've been shoulda, coulda, woulda. But now it's time to start shifting that mentality. This is you being kinder to yourself. This is you starting to feel like things are starting to turn for the better. Also, I see you starting to reach out more. I see you starting to reach out more for help versus just kind of going through it alone. I see you starting to be more vocal about what you're going through, seeking resources for answers and peace of mind. Because the Nine of Swords is about stress, anxiety, fear, sleepless nights, right? So this is about figuring things out for your peace of mind. Okay, we got the Tower in the reverse at the bottom. So when things go out of control, as long as you're very aware of your part, you have less of a chance of that repeating again in the future. The more aware of your behaviors, reactions, and experience that you are, the more likely you are to be aware of it when it happens again and to be able to act accordingly, differently, to create a different outcome. Tower card reversing literally is about taking responsibility when things go out of control, taking ownership. This is also asking if you're holding on to something too far past its expiration. If something is just done and gone and it wants to be done and gone, and you're doing everything in your power to try to tape it back together. You got the super glue, the duct tape, the popsicle sticks, the pipe cleaners. You got a regular science project going on over there trying to hold your life in order. But it's too far past gone to try to resurrect anything old, anything from the past that needs to be done. You're nearing the end of this long, hard mental battle. You're just about ready to finally allow this to burn to the ground once and for all, to be done with it forever after. Amen. And let the healing begin. Look at we got the Tower here. We got a Tower here. Hiya. It's raining men. They're falling out of the sky. Hallelujah. Yes. Okay. Okay, Miss Bianca. Hope that helps. Interesting readings. All right. Sheldon. Sheldon, what is your question? Let me scroll. Let me see if I can see it. Do you have a soul flame coming to you? Okay, I see you. Does Sheldon have a soul flame coming? Does Sheldon have a soul flame coming? Does Sheldon have a soul flame coming to him? Okay. Oh, okay. You have this is a lesson. Damn it. Okay. 3 of Swords in the reverse, 5 of Pentacles in the reverse, 10 of Pentacles in the reverse, King of Cups in the reverse, 9 of Cups in the reverse. This is not it. Not yet. No. You're so welcome, Bianca. You're so very welcome. Sheldon, I'm going to say no. No. The next thing coming in is going to be a real eye-opener. King of Cups reversing is somebody who has emotional volatility. They have destructive behavior patterns. This is somebody who is potentially emotionally manipulative as well. very selfish, could be dealing with a narcissist. Literally, when the King of Cups reverses and the Nine of Cups reverses, this is narcissism. This is giving narcissism. Somebody who's emotionally closed off, very narrow-minded, very centrally focused, selfish, 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 selfish. Okay. So Sheldon, I'm seeing something that you're going to have to overcome and get over and get past. Could be something that you travel to, something that's at a long distance. Could be somebody that you meet when you're out driving, could have something to do with cars or vehicles. Also could be Cancer energy. We've got a Cancer card coming out there. And then what you don't see at the bottom of the deck, 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. This is somebody who's very controlling, trying to dominate. 5 of Pentacles in the reverse. Somebody who's very selfish. They cling to all of their stuff. This is selfish, selfish, selfish. I'm seeing somebody pretty selfish coming in. 3 of Swords in the reverse. Arguing, drama. Oh, Ace of Cups in the reverse. Yikes. There's the Queen of Swords. Bringing out the bitch. No, not yet. This is something that's going to be a pretty intense lesson. Whatever's coming in next, Sheldon, is a pretty intense lesson. Not it. This may not even be a test. This is probably a lesson. A lesson is a whole new experience of something you have not experienced before. So if you've never experienced a true blue narcissist, you're going to get one. Like true blue. You may have felt like you had one before, but this one is going to show you what a real narcissist looks like. Basically, it's like, hold my beer. I'm about to blow the doors off this one. If you've never dealt with somebody who's ever cheated on you, like a serial cheater, you're about to get that. If you've never dealt with somebody who is, extremely emotionally manipulative, you're about to get that. And this is a lesson for you. Whatever the lesson is, teaching you boundaries, teaching you inner strength, teaching you how to stand up for yourself, teaching you how to be more aware and not to romanticize or idealize something past its face value. Okay. All right. Oh shit, Grace, run, Sheldon, run. Okay, run, darling. Oh, that's a cool. I like that. That's who is that? Sheryl Crow. Run, baby, run, baby. It's a Sheryl Crow song. Okay, sorry, Sheldon. Not today. Maybe tomorrow. It's not looking like the next one coming in is going to be anything fantastic. As a matter of fact, it's going to be a real freaking doozy, is what I'm seeing now in this current energy. But again, you have free will. You completely can use your discernment, use your judgment, jump in, get that experience, or be aware and read energy because of how aware you are. Cool. Welcome back, Fred. All right, Grace, what's your question? Running. I was running. Running on empty down the road. Gracie, whenever you're ready, there. Don't look back. Nope. It'll slow you down. Can't look backwards. It slows you down, makes you more susceptible. The zombies will get you if you turn around and look back at them. Just keep running. Just keep running. Just keep running. Job front. Okay. You got it. For the job, for the JOB. That is the word of the day. You're going to go out today and get yourself a job. Sorry, I got Friday. It's Friday. You ain't got no job. You ain't got shit to do. I love that movie. Got to find a better day. Okay, is Grace gonna be getting something anytime soon? She wants that job, JOBEE. Okay, let's see. Is anything coming in for Grace on the job front? Anything for Grace regarding work, career? Anything for Grace? Anything for Grace? It's too much. So far, it's not looking good. Okay. Job market's tough right now, right? Are you guys tough in your job markets too? It is really tough here in the States. I'm not sure what it looks like there in Oz. Let's see. They must, yeah, though. Okay, let's see. Anything on the job front? Thank you, Spirits. Queen of Cups, Knight of Swords. Interesting. Queen of Swords. Chariot again. We keep getting a chariot. Okay. I see you receiving offers. I see you getting real excited about offers coming in, and I see them coming in pretty quickly. So I do see something happening. This does feel like somebody is going to give you something to think about and consider. This is about using really good judgment, using information, obtaining and acquiring information in order to make a decision. But you're bringing in as much information as you can in order to assess something. And you may have a very limited amount of time to do this. Or it feels like this is coming in fast, or maybe you get a bunch of offers. You could be getting a bunch of offers where it starts to feel like things are picking up and the momentum's starting to come in. So I see something coming. I do. Where your mom lives. Sábado. It is currently Friday where I am at 10:49 p.m. Okay. Anything on the job front? Yeah, that's there may just be a lot of conversations starting and potentially not a lot of action after that. Like you're going to have decisions to make, but then there could be a slow follow through here. Could be slow follow through. Yeah, world card at the bottom. Reverse did. Hanging on to ambition that eludes you. It's a possibility for that. So your outcome is likely to get a job, but there's just delay. It's just delayed. Something to do with decisions. Okay. But yeah, looks good. You're welcome. You are very, very welcome. Happy to help. Just feel like it won't happen after the custody. Yeah. I get that. Also, you know you're affirming it, but you could very well just be predicting it. And just knowing that energetically, you're probably overwhelmed. So, in order to give your whole self to a new job, yes, this old cycle needs to be closed out before you can take on routine, learning, adaptation. So there's a lot more to come in, but you have a pretty big cycle to close out so that you can get to the next step. Okay. However that looks. You're so welcome. Happy to help. You're pretty intuitive, so I wouldn't put it past you about knowing. It was 1 2 2 1 1 2 when I said that on my clock. Yeah, you can't fully commit. And you don't want to go into a new job like that. You want to make a really good impression and stand out. You know what I mean? We want to be hireable. We want to be keepable. That's what I do at my job. I do enough to really make it to where they have not really much they can say against me. I mean, it would just be picking at me right at this point where I'm not perfect. But I pull my weight. I pull more weight than a lot of the girls up there. I'm very professional, very friendly. I just maintain. But that takes all of me also. It takes a lot of me. Sometimes I can't even come here for you beautiful people because work has taken too much. So, but it's, if I didn't have my mental faculties to be able to do this job, it wouldn't be as good. It would definitely suffer for sure. So, hi, Zyrox. Welcome in. Thanks for being here. I will pat on him for you. Absolutely. Pink, 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 pink. Pink the booty for Grace. Grace wants to love on the baby. Zyrox, I'm answering questions. Are you a subscriber? I appreciate likes. If you want to ask me a quick question, I'm about to run off the page here. But yes, personal readings, memberships available. I go live very often. I do collectives while I'm live. I offer deeply discounted rates on personal readings. It's the time to get those while I'm live. Also, I post videos and I do shorts and reels and others. Yes, he's loving it. He's happy. Yay. Finally, the attention I deserve. Pink, pink, pink. No questions from Zyrox. You might be typing it right now, actually. I just took my uniform off. Right? Oh my. I feel like I just took my uniform off. You guys, check this out. This is so cool. I got this. So when you put this on my wristband is my business card. Like, it's my business card. It's got my website, my YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, my email, my pay apps, Spotify. If you want to join me on Spotify, it says my jams. That's my jams. Y'all are welcome to have a listen if you want. Isn't that cool? This is my business card right here on my wrist. Isn't that fun? So neat, hey? So yeah, you just think like that. Bing. There's my contact info. And so you just, yep, it's all here. Neat, right? Isn't that fun? We love it. So cool. My background. And so bohemian. Very bohemian. Hug a tree, would you? I lit him up. Yep, we did. This is Fred. He's on fire. In there. Fred's in there. I fixed it. It's all in the beginning, though. I do have my other candles still going strong because they still got herbs and oils and such. But yes, we're still burning the midnight oil, quite literally. Hey. Yes. Neat, right? I know. Oh, baby, I'm so techie. I know. I used AI to build my website because I'm an Uber nerd. They launched a new system at my job, and I basically like thumb my way through it, and I'm like, oh, okay, I got this figured out. I'm good to go. Meanwhile, everyone else at work is having a full-on meltdown. Like they are crashing out so hard because the computer's different. And I'm like, bing, 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 bing. It's easy. Look, this is easy. It's I don't know. My mom's in IT, so that's why I'm smart. I know computers because my mom knows computers. I have built websites. I have launched businesses. So it's not hard. Sure. If anybody can do it, really. It's not hard. It's really not hard. It's pretty simple. You just sit and put the effort and the energy into it. Boom, you're done. Oh, Hunty, you're so smart. You're so smart. Tech stuff for your ex? Yeah, I can do it for you. It's fine. You don't need no man. I hang pictures. I hang mirrors. I hang heavy stuff. I hang shelving. I hung a TV. I can build your website. I can set the clock on your VCR. Don't say what's a VCR. I'll smack you in the butt. I can set your phone up. My mom and dad built my PC tower, so I'm sure I could hang out and figure that out too. My mom and dad built my computer. It's a badass tower. It's a lot of computer. But we're geeky. We're super geeks over here. This is a very geeky family. We're very techie. Yeah, it's just I'm right under the tree. But yeah, isn't that fun? That's my business cards. Just dink. There you go. Want to pay? Want to see my social? Want to email me? Want to go to my website? Bam. My mommy is the best. Thank you for noticing. Your ex used to build pieces. That's funny. Oh, that's funny. That's too ironical. Yeah, it's not that hard. Well, I take that back. It took my dad it took my mom and dad probably about a week to build my tower. But it's a badass tower. Learn how to copy paste. Congratulations. Congratulations. Next thing you know, you'll be holding down Control V and Control P. You'll be doing quick steps with your keyboard. You won't even need the clicker. Control V, copy. Control P, paste. Bing. In tomorrow's lesson of Tech Today Talk. No, I'm just kidding. Today's TED Tech Talk. Today's TED Tech Talk. Sounds like a TikTok. It's not right. Okay. Tomorrow I am going to dinner with my friends. about 5:30. We have an early dinner. We're gonna go have some vegan sushi. I'm so excited. I've not hung out with these girls together in a minute. And then I gotta go and then I'll come back here. I don't know if I'll get online after. I might. We shall see. It remains to be seen. I definitely won't be on here though. So if y'all need to look for me tomorrow or the next day, I will be on TikTok over there. So just an FYI, if y'all are curious or looking for me, if y'all want to venture out of here and go look for me over there, that's where I'll be. I'm going to end it. I'm going to go ahead and close out the reading. I appreciate you guys so much for being here, spending your evening with me and your time. I am honored to have a piece of your valuable currency of your time and your energy, as always. Thanks. Got the Hades. Oh, yes. Oh, it's all good. What is that? The other room? You're doing another live stream? She's doing pretty good. I got her taken care of earlier. This is Blue Tiger's Eye. Have y'all ever seen Blue Tiger's Eye? Gorgeous thing. Blue Tiger's Eye. This is hematite and then regular Tiger's Eye. But that's Blue Tiger's Eye. Beautiful, huh? I love it. This took like 2 months to get into. Etsy. Thank you, my loves. Thank you, Frederick, so much for everything you do, as always. I hope that candle helps. That is a return to sender and lifting negativity off of you and returning to sender with love and light. So I truly hope that does the trick. I hope that everybody has a beautiful rest of your evening, afternoon, morning, whatever in the world you are, whatever time of day you are watching this reading. I hope you are enjoying yourself. And thank y'all so much for being here, tapping that like button. Make sure you are subscribed. Make sure you're following me. Make sure y'all press that notification bell because that helps to also alert you when I am busy and working. Okay. All right. On both platforms, trying to keep up with roses. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Don't spread yourself too thin, Fred. No is a perfectly acceptable answer. No is a perfectly acceptable answer. Remember that. Okay. Bye, Bianca. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you guys. Everyone who showed up earlier, thank you so much. And I will see y'all very, very soon. Big love, big hugs. Y'all take care. Bye, Sheldon. Thank you again.